What's poppin', everybody? This is ICJ, Terabang Entertainment, Fig, The Mix, all of those great things. Anyway, super random. This is another ICJ's moment of reflection on my way to the office, freestyling these things up just when I have some thoughts in my head that I think people may relate to, or that maybe I can go back and check out in the future. Today's moment of reflection is, and key up the big word, busting the bubble. And I'm not talking about anything sexually related or anything random or ridiculous. I'm talking about getting out of your comfort zone as it relates to the people you hang around and the inner circle of your industry friends. And this definitely relates to entrepreneurs and game developers, including me, because a lot of times I will get inundated with information that I feel is relevant. I see things a certain way due to the friends that I have and I hang around, and the inner circle jerk of indie developers that are elitist or whatever it is, and I don't actually see what's real. And I really respect those developers that are able to journey outside of that circle, see things for what they are, and then make moves, pretty much. So it's interesting, and I think this is just like human nature, is we want to stick with what's comfortable. We want to, climb the ladder or move towards the in crowd and be cool. We're just social creatures, right? And once we get into that zone where we feel comfortable and understand things about our industry and have like a lot of, people who we feel are interesting and intelligent and amazing, we end up getting insulated within that bubble. And it becomes this, like, the generic buzzword echo chamber of people basically saying the same things that you're saying, have the same thoughts, and don't journey from that circle. And then when things happen that we didn't expect because we were loved by our circle, we get surprised. And we get depressed, and we're crushed because we felt that it was going to go a certain way, because we had expectations based on our, the same mind group, or the same group, the group that we have with the same mindset. And I can tell you this from experience with like game development, for instance. I've had friends that have made super dope games. They've worked really hard on them. They're like indie darlings. Everybody loved their game. And I mean, everybody in the indie development community, and even the game development community at large, people dug their games. But when they launched their titles on whatever platform they launched them on, they didn't do well, right? And they were getting this validation from the people that they know and who understand the technical aspects of game development and can relate to the feats that they have created, and it's like the things that people are doing, especially with small teams, is extremely impressive. But when you get out into the real world, people aren't impressed by the tech that you've created, or that you're a one-man team. They are solely impressed by having a great experience and playing a fun game. So, like, there'll be like these avant-garde games that win IGF awards and all kinds of awards and stuff like that, but there's not much of substance there. And I'm not going to say that. I'm not hating. I'm not going to say that that's every game, because, I've been a judge on those in those type of situations, and there's great shit there for sure. But what I'm saying is the validation that you may get from your family or your inner circle does not mean that you are that you are the absolute shit and that everything that you do is going to work. And those things don't relate to a commercial success, and that's not what everybody wants. But at the same time, it's important that you get out of your comfort zone and talk to people who are in the industry. So if you talk to your family, friends who don't play video games that much or play casually, see what they think about their experience playing with your game or listening to your music or looking at your art, or reading some literature that you've written. This is obviously for more of an artistic approach, but I mean, this could relate. These type of thoughts can relate to anyone, I feel. So anyway, that's it. Short one. ICJ's moment of reflection. Get out your fucking bubble. Pop that as soon as possible. Try new things. Talk to new people. Get new ideas. Step out of your paradigm, and look at things from a different perspective. ICJ, peace.